welcome to Mind Your Business, a channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Michael and Lauren, there's me thinking they were fairly unproblematic, and then he drops this bomb. I've never introduced you to my family because you're black. What? But they're not racist. What? Oh, are they? Well, go on, nosy people, my inquisitive crew. Let's talk about blue therapy and the most recent episode. I mean, what the actual fudge is going on? So my question is Michael the problem? Or, is he embarrassed to bring home a black girl? Or is it that he has a racist family and he's trying to protect them with this BS? I mean, you're complaining about her not making time for you. Meanwhile, you've gone on a big family holiday and didn't invite her and just made up lies, and excuses. She's there Facebook snooping and seeing that all your family are there and they've brought their partners along, and you still don't let her know what's going on. But you finally let the truth out. And after dating for an entire year, you say that you're worried about how your family will react because your girlfriend's black. Now, I was baffled because I'm thinking, as an interracial couple, isn't this something that you would talk about? Isn't it something that would come up? Because, let's be real, racism exists. You can see it all over social media. You can see it, out there. Okay, so it exists. So there's no excuse not to kind of have this type of discussion. I don't understand this kind of avoidance situation here. Why didn't Michael tell her instead? He let Lauren feel a way about not being invited and not meeting his family. She never met any of his family, so that there is a red flag anyway. She did look really shocked, and I say that because, you can't help but wonder with some of these shows because you hear rumours about, are they real, are they actresses or whatever, but she looked genuinely shocked, which obviously is understandable. But the question is, how long did Michael plan on hiding her away, from his family? What's going on? So again, are you the problem, Michael? Are you embarrassed or whatever? Because you're saying that you love her and you want your family to love her as much as you do. Or could it be that potentially you have an Uncle Jim and a Granddad Bob and maybe some Auntie Karens in your family and didn't really think to kind of let your girlfriend know about this, so she's just completely unawares? Now, I thought his excuses were just rubbish, to be honest, and a bit cowardly for sure. You're saying that you're not racist and that they're not racist, but then also saying that you don't know how they'll react to because she is black. So which is it? Is it a case of, have you witnessed or, seen some questionable racist behaviour from your family, but you're trying to protect them rather than holding them accountable and living in your truth? Or is it a case of you're embarrassed? What is it? And then also, last week they showed a little snippet, right, of Lauren saying something about Michael attending a dinner party with his friends, but not bringing her because all his friends had white girlfriends. So again, I was like, well, what happened to that clip? What's happened? So they basically, didn't air that, but they lured us in with that clip. But, I think really a cop-out was the fact that they just left the show after this. So you drop this bomb and then you've just left the show. And your therapy has just begun. You've just dropped the massive bomb that your family might be racist or that you have an underlying issue, something's going on there. But no, you're going to act like you're going to walk off into the sunset. La, 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 da, da, da. Everything's fine. No, what the hell is going on? And Lauren, how are you okay with this all? It's all very baffling to me. And so you've gone off saying that you're going to be fine and you're going to sort it out without therapy. I had to laugh at that because this is the first time you've ever mentioned this situation, according to Lauren's face. She's shocked and asking you, why have you never told this before? So it took therapy to help you to drop this bomb. But now you decide that, okay, we're going to just continue without therapy now because you've got this. Really, really. So it's the first time you've ever mentioned it, but you've got it all in hand. And it was, like I said, much to the surprise of your girlfriend. And who knows, maybe even your family. What if they're at home watching, saying, what are you on about? Is it a case of, is there more underlying issues? What do you think? But the fact that you think you don't need therapy right now is BS. I just feel like you let the cat out the bag you got a bit scared, you know, and you exited stage left. Now, we got introduced to Tang and Temi, so, I mean, they're quite new into it, but they seem to be having issues in the sense that she's had a baby and she's not got her sex drive. And obviously he is definitely up for some sex, and, you know, hopefully that seems to me quite fixable. But we shall see what happens. But I can understand her feeling self-conscious after not having a baby and wanting to feel her best and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully they can work that out. Back to Toxic T and Marie. They're a pair of jokers. I mean, T's making it out like she's just the only problem, but they both are, because she's also problematic, so is he. I mean, you've moved into her apartment, so she's moved on with her new footballer boyfriend. She's apparently living her best life, which is great. So I'm like, how are you were living your best life and you've ended back with T, complaining about his 3 kids and him not, you know, being able to give you what you want when apparently you had what you want with the footballer. So, you know, she's apparently living in some apartment, and he finds out where she lives and he decides to move into said apartment. So what in the stalkering madness is going on here? So she's obviously with her ex-boyfriend at this point, this footballer, but but somehow she ends up taking T back. And this man is still telling her the same things and giving her the same kind of attitude. She's talking about she's not willing to compromise her standards. But aren't you compromising your standards because you're already with him? You don't like the fact that he has 3 kids. You really don't like the fact that he doesn't earn, well, it doesn't seem like he's got enough money to give you, because you're complaining that, you know, you didn't have these issues with your ex-footballer and everything was great there. So, you know, to me, they're a whole mess. So far, I feel like they need to go their separate ways. But what do you guys think about those two? Because I just feel like they're a toxic mess. Ray and Sean, I feel like, you know, they are starting to make a little bit of progress. So I hope that they will get back on track. I mean, they're still quite new into their relationship, but I feel like, you know, they have potential there. So it was good to see her at least open up, you know, and share about what she's hurt about with him, and, you know, without them like hollering at each other and all that kind of stuff. So that was good to see. But what do you think of the episode, guys? Let me know your thoughts below.
Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.